Everybody should see my screen now. Everybody sees my screen now. Twitter should be able to see us. Twitter can only hear me. However, I'm just guys letting you know. Feel free to say whatever you want. Twitter can only hear me through this new way I have of streaming. I haven't figured out all the details just yet. What's going on Twitter? Hope everybody's well. As we get loading up, I was trying to stream earlier, just had some issues across the board with Tradeovate, Discord, just everything was having issues here. 10 a.m. news, guys. I like this as a trade idea. I'm gonna call this as a trade idea, but we have 10 a.m. news. Or if you want to take it before the 10 a.m. news, we can take it very small, very small. Because again, it's 9:49. If you take it before the news, you'll be betting that we retest this orange box and hit this pink line before 10 o'clock. Or you'll be betting that 10 o'clock would just send us straight up higher. Vader, do you know the news that's coming up? What's the title? I think it's prelim something. This is a tricky alpha set, tricky LEF, man. Because this at the time, the same candle was the alpha B and alpha C. And honestly, I'm willing to make this as a unique alpha B. But again, this alpha B will be below that zone. Let me just get rid of this. So this is my alpha B. This would be my alpha C. Let's go to the 1 hour. That's the daily. Let's see the 1 hour here. 1 hour last expansion leg is bullish. So going back to the 1 minute, 5 minute, I'm sorry. We'll see. Clean sweep though. We'll see. Got news coming up here at 10 o'clock. We'll have to wait on this news, in my opinion. Don't really have any too clean of an entry metric. Moving averages here are bearish. Trading is waiting. Waiting is trading. That's what we doing, team. Trading is waiting. Waiting is trading. Put the picture in the chat. Waiting on distribution here. Distribution, in my opinion, is going to be distribution is B2C. Waiting on news. I couldn't get into a trade right now without news. In the meantime, I'm going to do something else to calm my nerves while I do this. Waiting on news, guys. Looks like we are going to go for it though, and this might be a day where I don't get the same kind of opportunity that I want. We got an Alpha C present. Alpha C is going to be my main draw of liquidity, which is going to be up here. There's 24. This 24064 number. So this is going to be my main draw of liquidity. Looks like price is going to go ahead and try to deliver it. I'm 4 minutes before news, so I'm not going to wait on it. I'm not going to attempt to do it. So if price just delivers it now, I'm going to have to wait on the new alpha framework, or maybe another expansion leg higher or something, expansion leg lower. But right now, I just don't got nothing on it. I just got to wait. Just going to have to wait. This is it. Just going to have to wait. You got to be disciplined. Gotta be disciplined. You can't be out here. You can't be out here messing around expecting to get paid. You're out here messing around, you're gonna get all your money taken away. So in the meantime, guys, we're just gonna sit back and wait. Just no, I think the right acronyms is your stop loss gonna hit you. It'd be nice though for it to pull back and like maybe run this low and then put like an inversion gap or something. Moving averages are flipping bullish. I got every indication just from a chart perspective that the 10 a.m. news is gonna pop. But you know, trading in front of news essentially for me is a gamble. You don't know which way it's gonna go. You know, so I have to wait. Yep. You can clap. if if you don't get it, oh, that's what happens, man. And I ain't trying to be that person that gets in that situation. 2 minutes to news. Everybody in the chat, if you guys can, everybody type in if you guys are betting that news is going to go up or down, send price higher or lower. Go ahead and type it in now. Up or down. Twitter can do the same thing. We betting up or we betting down? I'm betting it's going to go up. Well, we'll see. I mean, honestly, it's a flip of a coin. Right now, Twitter wants blood. They all want blood too. Got a sweep. I don't have an inversion or nothing, but you tagged into a fair value gap. Moving averages are bullish. So on this time frame, you got a bullish environment. This might hold. That's not a play for me. If you're aggressive, you want to go ahead and get it. The trade idea will be to go ahead and buy that gap. Just enough. Alpha C still on chart, undelivered. Sloppy docky, sloppy doppy, sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. I got no sweep. I'm chilling. But you know, that fair value gap can hold. I'm still, guys, everybody, I'm looking for delivery to 24,064, then all-time high. So the question is, can I find me a good setup to take me there? So far, we're experiencing just a little bit of consolidation. Gonna have to wait. Got an alpha C above. You know, I do like this low as an area of liquidity here, as a potential sell side area of the news low. Because technically, if you want to get theoretical, this is data low. This is data low right here. If you want to get technical. So if they take that data low without taking that pink line and they put an inversion in, that's an A+ setup. And what we like about A+ setups, guys, we love them. We love them. They're delicious. They're the main course. That's some lamb chops on the plate. You might as well let me send you my crypto account. Yeah, give me my Venmo. We'll take it. I hear you, bro. All right, looks like they're gonna give it delivery. You know, the hardest thing about being a trader is the ability just to wait for the things you need to see to execute on. It's just, you know, that I find that to be the hardest part, because you know, you want to get in and make some money, man. Like, you know what I mean? You want it, and that's because we usually treat it like a normal job, a 9-to-5 job. We've been trained to, you know, have that. I need to always be doing something. But trading, man, trading is waiting, man, and waiting is trading. And I keep saying that on purpose so that you can understand that trading is waiting. You're waiting for a setup to develop. You're waiting on liquidity this week. You're waiting on, again, when you find an opportunity to execute, you're waiting on a price to deliver to your target. You know, and in that development phase, anytime you step outside of that and you take a loss, honestly, that loss is on you. You know what I mean? It's really hard, in my opinion, to fail a challenge. And this, you will still fail challenges in evals following an actual system. You know, an actual system. I mean, if you're a scalper, just, I'm not really talking to you, but I'm talking to anybody that really day trades, somebody that takes, you know, clean, calculated setups, and you have a, you know, a rigorous checklist to execute. You're not really going to get more than 3 plays a day. And you're not really going to get 3 play days every day. Realistically, with the clean system, you'll probably get 4 trades a week, like 4 whole trades a week. And when you back test, that's how most people back test. Noticeably speaking, people are like, y'all back test so well. But when I live trade, it's just different. And the thing that goes to show, you can't back test emotions. But what ends up happening is People backtest, they have 1 or 2 clean trades and they go to the next day. The real market, in addition to waiting all day, because you can't skip the day, you got to deal with your emotions during the day. And that's why I say the best thing that you can do is have something that you can do on the side of trading. I'm not just saying talking about income. Like currently, right now, I'm playing Call of Duty. And I'm talking to you guys. Got the mic up to my mouth. I'm actually in a scrimmage right now, getting shot at. I'm shooting back at this guy. I just killed this guy. But what that does for me, it really allows me to disconnect. Like, yeah, I'm watching the chart. Yeah, I see my setup, but I know exactly what to look for. If I'm fully invested on these candlesticks prior to entering a trade, I'm just going to be worried, anxious, going to rush the process. All the things that keep people back comes from, especially us, because we watch a lot of the lower time frames. Not to say everything I do is on a 1 minute chart. In fact, my system's predicated off the 5 minute chart. The 1 hour chart is the main component of my trading system. Whichever way that leg of expansion is whichever way I'm pointing. 5 minute chart just gives me liquidity points, and only when I get these liquidity points and sweeps, I'll zoom in on the 1 minute chart. But watching these lower time frames makes you follow price tick for tick. You here for how long are you here watching charts all day? You watching charts all day, what? Like 8 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, and you're watching it on the 1 minute chart alone with no distraction? How likely are you to push a button? I want to put myself in the environment where the only time I'll push a button is when the best possible chance of me winning is there. That way, if I lose, I can tell myself that I did everything right. And if I sometimes me too, but I wouldn't call it that name. Why do they call it that name, man? Why's it got to be so? That's a conversation for another day. Long story short, you got yours outside. How long does that take? From birth 3 to 3 months. Oh, it's going to be a good time. I like to hear about the good time. I like that one better. The most highest lettuce. I like that a lot better. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm still watching, man. Just all I can do is watch. I don't have an entry metric yet. The only thing I got is, this gap held. But what I would like to see is price come back down, sweep that, and then go. And let's call this a data low. Let's call it what it is. I clicked the wrong button. I know somebody on Twitter is watching my screen like, this guy, he said that's a data low. It says Dilling range low. Twitter's undefeated, man. I tell you what, Twitter defeated me yesterday. Going up to a 5 minute chart. I can't execute. I when I trade, I look for one particular thing. I don't got it right now. Right, man? You got anything? Now, I was looking at this as a breaker here, and this is what I had earlier. But again, I wasn't taking this in front of news. News came in and retested it. I would let this play go. Honestly, that news would probably would have got me out either way. But let me just tape, read, not in trade. If we come back down and get this low with any type of inversion, I'd be interested in. Looking for delivery to the pink line that's called Alpha C on my screen, guys. For anybody that just joined us, again, everybody that's joining us, we want to say thank you guys for your support. Currently, Apex 80% off, guys. Be sure to check them out. Maximum leverage, 80% off, 20 accounts. Can't beat it. You get all 20 accounts and get a 2K payout. That is a $40,000 payday. And that's just the advantage of prop firms, man. Like a lot of like the bigger guys on Twitter that aren't into prop, they be trying to bash prop, but there's a lot of advantages to prop, right? People 100 this week we can debate about this all day. I don't care. I will happily debate with anybody that's a live trader. I'm both a live trader and a prop trader about the pros of prop, because the pros of prop just outweigh so much. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, there's these rules I got to follow. Apex denied my payout because of blah blah blah. You know what I mean? My thing is, this is where you really need to hear me out. In May, I went in drawdown, right? On the year, I was very profitable, but for the month of May, in May, I actually flipped red on that month. So in order for me to make any money, to go back to where I was at, I had to make the whole amount of my drawdown back. So prop firms, you could take a couple payouts. Let's say you take 15,000 in payouts, and then you hit your threshold. You lost the account, but you got paid for the transaction. It literally shields you from drawdown. When you go in drawdown, you have to make the money back. And psychologically speaking, most people, when they're in that situation, because again, Twitter doesn't tell you that. Twitter tells you P&L makes you a good trader. I'm telling you, your ability to trade out of drawdown makes you a good trader. So prop shields you from that drawdown. In addition to that, people are like, oh, I got to trade these rules, blah, blah, blah. Yo, take the same trades you take on your live account, take the A+ setups, and just size down. And then somebody's going to say, oh, well, I got to trade so small. And because I got to trade so small, I'm not going to make as much. Well, if you get on a trade copier, the trade copier does the heavy lifting. So what's $500 on 20 accounts? Because, Apex is giving these accounts out. Do the math. Apex is what? 80% off? So I don't have my little clip seat, but somebody do the math on how much a 50K account is. $30? Something like that. So you pay $30. I know there's going to be an activation fee. Activation fee varies upon sales, but let's just call the activation fee $200, right? You all together, you get your total cost is going to be like $250. Just make it solid numbers, right? I know my math's going to be off because I'm doing solid numbers, right? Because Twitter holds every word that you say accountable. But either way, $250. You pay $250 per account, and you just get to 1 or 2 payouts. And let's just say you have a bad streak. You never went in drawdown and you kept the profits of the transaction. How are you telling me anything? What are you doing? This allows literally everybody to trade. Data low. You got data low at 24,023. Next macro coming up is 20 to 40. Anybody know the important function of the 20 to 40 macro? We still have an undelivered alpha C. We're waiting on Trill to align. Trill is our entry metric. This is another thing. People be like, bro, why you got a checklist, bro? Bro, why you trading in the macro, bro? Macros don't work. Macros do work when liquidity is present. That's the thing. People are like, yo, macro this and macro that. Without liquidity and without liquidity in the right form, liquidity is the only reason your breaker, your inversion gap, your fair value gaps, the only reason it works. So again, apply that same concept to macros. When liquidity, floor, Florida trader, I've stayed flat all day due to the 10 o'clock news. We got the 10 o'clock news here. Yo, anybody knows how to throw grenades on Call of Duty? I think we can play together, guys, too. If you guys want to. I had to do a different email because I forgot the password to whatever account I was playing on. Okay, all right, guys. I want to sweep again. I'm bullish. I want price to go higher, but I need price to go lower. How much lower do you want it to go? X. We want price to take data low. Take data low first, then give me an inversion. Then I'm looking long. Take data low first, give me an inversion, then I'm looking long. Do we have ES, SMT, and data low? So this is ES. Yes, SMT off data lows. This inversion is now playable. Eyes up. SMT off data low. SMT off data low. Be ready. Any retest of the green box is a long. Any retest of the green box is a long. There it is. I am long on prop accounts. I am long here on accounts. Looking for at least the alpha C. So I'm going to look for alpha C here. And again, I don't know if I can do this. Trading all the prop in this account is kind of hard. Luckily, we got into some slow movement here. All right, so my stop's going to go on the bottom right now. Here, wherever all-time high. I thought I had all-time high marked off. Is it all the way up here? I thought I had it marked off better. I think it was 24. What's all-time high? 24.60. Call it 24.67. That's the ultimate target. Major scale out's going to happen. I'm trying to put this on multiple accounts, man. So I'm all over the place on stream right now. Is that all-time high? Really? That's all we got? All-time high? 1 hour chart? The 1 hour chart. Really? Well, this should be easy to get. Now remember, guys, get out, get in, get out, get green. Get in, get out, get green. Get in, get out, get green. That's the name of the game. We take this high here, take a scale. We ain't playing no games today. Get in, get out, get green. Well, I didn't like this honestly. It's just high probability of the draw with the draw because we got the sweep off the SMT, so we should deliver this high. But honestly, this is a negative R trade, so this is why I did size down on it. What I mean by negative R, I mean I'm just I'm usually 2-1. Shit, I'm not even 1-1 right now. I think I'm 1-1 even. We got the data low. I'm long. I'm holding it. We're looking for these two highs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Targets hit on prop firm accounts. That is a green trade. Done. Get in, get green, get out. Get in, get green, get out. Twitter, if you can hear me. I need you to tag me and say, get in, get green, get out. Everybody, tag it. Get in, get green, get out. X, it's going higher, X. You took profits too soon. No such thing. Those are blasphemous words. You got those words, get off my screen. I'm so serious, bro. Blasphemy. You took profits too soon, bro, and your ass ain't gonna be here next year. You gonna learn today in this all-time highs market. Get in, get green, get out. That's get in, get green, get the fuck out. See you later. Yeah, so I had 3 on all my props. So I have profits ranging between 900 and 1200 on 3 different firms. Apex accounts, I got about 500Ks up about 1200. Top Steps X, 1 account, 930. Take Profit Trader, 111, 1100 basically. But again, price can continue to go higher. It can. Did we take all-time high? We did take all-time high. Let's go to a higher time frame. So now we're going to create new all-time highs here. Price is free to roam the country. X, what do you do when price is at all-time highs and I have nowhere to target to the left? Well, where was the last leg of manipulation, in your opinion? All right, for me, it's this leg. All right. All right. So my next target, the price is going to continue to go higher. We're going to be looking for 24,911. Got a lot of points up there. I did the same thing when we were down here. And everybody was like, when I was calling out those targets that we hit, everybody was like, you retarded. All right. Same thing. I'm doing the same thing that I did when we was down here. Okay. My only regret, my only thing that I'm a little kind of like pissy about, and I am a little pissy about this, is that we didn't pull back. Because if you were on stream with us and you remember down here, when price was in this area, I was screaming, buy SPY shares. IRA people, buy more SPY shares. Go to the bank. It's literally what I told you to do. I told you to go to the bank, get a loan, and tell them that you're going to buy SPY. And then tell everybody at the bank to do the same thing. And look what happened. If you bought SPY down here, you're going to be up anywhere between 20 and 40%. And you know what I mean? And that in a year, that's crazy. So my only not regret is, and what I'm looking for is just some form of pullback. Maybe we come back down into this low. If this happens again, and you all hear me tweeting about buying SPY, don't miss that opportunity. My largest shareholding and my largest investment plan since I've been 18 is buy SPY. Do I buy it in a cash count? Because I can only put a certain amount in my IRA. This is what you got to do. Okay, you ain't hear this from me, but I'm gonna give you some game. Y'all, who wants some free game? Y'all want some free game? Y'all want nobody want no free long-term game? No? All right, yeah, free game. So, so here's some free game for you. Here's a way around the system. So the problem with the IRAs is, again, IRAs are designed to defer your tax till you retire, right? So they limit how much you can put in, right? So you put in less than 10,000 per year, and then because they know if you buying the fact that they limit how much you can put in and buy and tax defer should tell you should be buying, right? Because if it was Garrett, if they didn't know what it would do, they would let you put as much money in it as possible. So here's the free game. The way around the IRA contribution every year is to open up what's called a SEP IRA. You can literally go get you some LLC paperwork. This is not financial advice. Open business. It could be ABC Consulting. ABC Consulting now has an IRA. Your contribution goes from like 7 to 50K. 50K a year you can put in this damn IRA. You put 50K in a year, each year into SPY. Ooh, man, by the time you retire, ooh. Listen, you don't got to do any of this, all these other ETFs. I'm telling you, though, just buy SPY. Just buy SPY. That's all you got to do. As long as people buying iPhones, as long as people using chips in their car from NVIDIA, as long as Tesla is driving around on the road, and Tesla keep putting out new products. We about to get Tesla bots and shit. As long as things or economy is thriving, SPY gonna go higher, bro. Can we just have a small long-term investment conversation? All right. This is not financial advice, right? All right. Just go to a 12-month chart. What has this thing done since it's been born? Tell me what the direction of it. Tell me. Oh, it's too high. Yeah, you're right. It's high now, but eventually, every time price gets high, they just run a split, make the price cheaper. Everybody buys back in. Yeah, maybe you get a down year, but as long as economy is moving forward, where do you think SPY is gonna go? It's just a really simple equation. Okay, it's very, very simple. Buy SPY. I wouldn't buy SPY right now. I'd wait for a pullback, obviously. But for those of you guys that are like 20, 30, and you haven't really started anything inside of your long-term accounts, I mean, I like SPY. And another one that I really liked for you to put in there. Oh, you got to get that TBIT. Let me go ET. Is it? It's not here. TBIT. What? Where can I find TBIT? I thought I can get it here. Maybe I got the wrong ticker. But there's a crypto ETF that follows Bitcoin. Let me just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the futures here for a second, but give me 1 second. Let me get that ticker for you. Sorry, it's IBIT. I messed it up. Sorry. Goddamn acronyms all the place. All right. IBIT. I had to go pull up my portfolio. I was like, I know I got something in this motherfucker. Why is it not coming up here? Let me wait. Let me tell you about this ETF, boy. Let me tell you about this IBIT. I mean, you can go. It's the 1 hour chart. Let's go to a weekly chart. This IBIT, bro. I'm telling you, in your portfolio, man, this IBIT and SPY. I'm telling you, bro. IBIT and SPY. That's all you really need in that long term, bro. I mean, you can get safe and you can get safe and throw some stuff in some like index annuities, fixed annuities if you're looking long-term CDs and things of that nature. But the deadly combo that's really been working for me and because again, back in the day, I'm not going to put my stuff. I had an advisory practice, and why try to put people inside things that don't work? SPY, IBIT, you gonna make money. You just gotta not say time it right. You just can't be buying at all time highs. You gotta again go to Buffett, buy when fear is out. Why is Buffett telling you to buy when fear is around? He's not saying, well, IBIT is gonna follow Bitcoin. Andy, just imagine SPY for Bitcoin. The issue with Bitcoin is it's super expensive and it's very volatile. If you buy it directly, you'll need some coin. IBIT is $64 and it's going to move with Bitcoin. But man, just those two things alone, I've already given you too much. I've already said too much. I've already done too much. But just remember what I said. SPY, IBIT, anytime these two things pull back, as long as the US dollar is still being used, at least for now, you shouldn't have any issues over the long game. If they cut the US dollars and move the cryptocurrency, IBIT will go through the move. The US should have some type of replacement for the US dollar if we really get rid of the US dollar, whether it's Bitcoin or their own currency. There will be an alternative, and I guarantee you when that happens, they're going to make an ETF for it. They're going to make an ETF for it, guarantee you. All right. Anybody got any questions? I'm over here giving out too much information for free. I tend to do that when I'm talking. So we got a small play. And again, all-time highs. Somebody's like, yeah, all-time highs got hit already. So without LAF framework right now, guys, it's going to be harder to hit. Now, I had a small gain, small trade. It's okay. Yo, it be like that sometimes. Remember that. It be like that sometimes. Not every day is going to be 100. I just told everybody about my weakness this week. My weakness this week was the fact that prior to us getting to all-time highs, to say the last like 2 weeks, we've been hitting some really big moves, like some really big bangers. And because I've been hitting some bangers, we get close to all-time highs. We hit target one. I'm still fully sized in the position. And that's why I told everybody today, and going for the rest of the week, my motto is get in, get green, get out until we get another reset. At all-time highs, you're going to see me take profits quick, big or small. I'm taking profits and I'm running away. There's no more Superman X until we get the reset. What I mean by reset, some type of major pullback. We get some type of major pullback, then 100 handle X is coming back. Right now, 100 handle X, he's on vacation. You got to deal with take profit X. By the way, take profit trader, use code JUICY. Excuse. Solid week. Yeah, man. You gotta do your thing, man. You gotta handle your stuff, brother. Appreciate. Feel for you, man. Get in, get green, get out. Get in, get green, get out. All right, we're gonna probably make another alpha setup here. Make that money, honey. Do you think, brother? You made your money, you done. Isn't that the ultimate feeling? Walk around the house, put a green trade. Yo, when you walk out your office with green on the day, how do you feel? I feel like a king. As soon as I open my office door, green trade, walking in the house, I'm gonna make a video of me just sliding around my house on a green day versus a red day. Red day's in the race car, taking the anger out on the road. LAF, baby. LAF. Let's do it. I gotta get through all of the stuff. I'm thinking about doing something crazy. What's this? You posted here, Arnie. Oh, this is the return. Yeah. So I liked what you posted. IBIT. And that's what I was saying. You do have red years, but not a day, year to win. Where else are you going to get that kind of return? Tell me, where else are you even going to get that kind of return? Look at the 5-year return on this. Wait, Arnie, did you go do that right now in real time, or did you have that laying around? If Arnie did that in real time, I'm gonna be honestly, I'm impressed. Oh, yeah. Somebody asked you about try to give you advice. I got this in my pocket, ready to fight with you, bro. And then I'm telling you, the only thing I can tell you that's better than buying, maybe S&P 500. I would go with QQQ because it's tech. But I wouldn't even tell, like, as an advisor, I wouldn't even tell a lot of people to do that. I'll just get them in SPY. It's just gonna be smoother, man. It's gonna be telling you, bro, super smooth. Thanks for sharing that, actually, too. By the way. All right, everybody on Twitter and everybody, again, we have about 320 people watching us here on Twitter. Everybody on Twitter and everybody inside the chat. I got a question for everybody. I need everybody to hit me with a triple four. Triple four. This is a very important question. Very important question. Everybody's listening. Triple four. Everybody, triple four. If you can hear my voice, hit me with triple four. Okay, I'm getting fours everywhere. All right, let everybody type. Canelo or Crawford? Who y'all got? Let's just go ahead and have this debate now. Canelo or Crawford? People saying it's tied up right now. People saying Canelo. People saying Crawford. Who y'all got? Canelo or Crawford? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I consider Canelo to be an elite fighter. I mean, I consider Crawford to be an elite fighter. Canelo's don't get it twisted. Canelo's a great fighter, but Canelo Crawford, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't fucking know. I think for the first time since Dimitri, Canelo has a chance of losing. So I'm not, I usually I'll be betting on this. I'm literally gonna take a sideline. I'm just a spectator Saturday night because I don't know. I don't know. Canelo's chin is something else. You're right. But that chin gonna get tested because that boy Crawford can hit hard, bro. That boy Crawford can punch. Either way, it's an exciting fight. It should be a good bout. I'm excited for it. Oh. Guys, I'm preparing to leave. Yeah, I'm preparing. I mean, what's going to happen right now is Mark is going to continue to grind higher. Bright, how'd you do today, brother? You all right? Progress. The a million trades. Whew. Whew. What? Yeah, mine too. Mine 3. Mine too, brother, man. Mine too. Hold on, squad. Vader, Bright, y'all got the wheel.
No.
Okay, I'm back. You guys can hear me. All right, I'm thinking about we're gonna wrap up for Twitter, man. Twitter can go ahead and just want to say thank you guys for your support, Twitter. Green trade win for win on the day. I'm going to pull back here. It's Friday. Taking it light. It was kind of a challenging week, huh? This one here. We'll see if we get this set up. Yeah, it's a baby one. We'll see if we get this set up. Maybe that could be the PM trade or second half trade, whatever it may be. But besides that team, hold on, Brightman. Guys on Twitter, just want to say thank you guys for your support. On Discord, we're gonna stay locked in.